Welcome to another test subjects video. This is Bizarro, this is Crystal, I am Greg, and we just finished another project we thought you guys might want to check out. Not this, I just finished baking a whole bunch of cookies, and man, they were great, because half of them were gone like that. But that's not what we made. Bizarro, what did we make?
We're making a room where we went inside of a human body, and we had to figure out puzzles that would exist in there, because you can't put padlocks, you can't put buttons and stuff like that in there.
You can.
You shouldn't. Yes. We came up with this idea of having to squish things through arteries, which means we had to make arteries.
Easy, right?
Yeah. You can't go to Home Depot and ask for the artery section.
Well, you can, but boy, will they be confused.
Yeah.
We did some experiments with silicone and pantyhose and tights, and which sounds way worse than it is. Yeah. We have a video to show you of the process that we kind of went through, so watch that.
So, what is it we're doing?
We are making the world's largest booger. This is a two-part silicone.
Being applied to a piece of PVC pipe with ladies' socks over it.
Yeah, you know, like any other normal Thursday night. Alright, well that should tell us what we need to know.
Delicious.
The booger is dried onto our nylon, so this is actually, oh man, this is way stronger.
Guys, you know they just sell fleshlights.
We have something
We've recreated a colon.
That's actually stuck in there pretty good, but yet they can still move it through. Oh yeah, that pinches through. And then out.
But friends, why have we created this tool set?
We have no idea.
So here we have wrapped a 10-foot piece of PVC with pantyhose, which makes me, I guess the neighbors are probably wondering what we're doing. We've used flesh tone, so when we place the other stuff on it, it will look fleshy. Let's do this.
I'm gonna pour a thing into here.
So,
that's a pretty color.
Yeah. But that looks delicious. You should drink that and try some.
I'm a little tempted. Kind of strawberry flavoring going on there, huh?
That is not a color found in nature. This is what a sinus infection looks like. Let's mix this bad boy and see what happens.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm doing stuff. Go, go, go. 3 minutes. Wait, Biz, are you saying none of us here have gone to college?
Yeah, I'm glad the people doing the math didn't go to college. That's, I went to college and
what did you
I
learn?
put newspaper under a rock.
This is going to be the most delicious cake.
You're gonna lick the spatula clean afterwards, right? Alright, I'm filming, so let's do this.
I spit in my glove wad. Oh, it feels so much like marshmallow fluff.
What you just saw there was us making one of the arteries there. We actually ended up making 2 of them.
Actually, we made 3.
Well, yes, but we'll get to that later.
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert!
In our initial test, we used a thicker silicone, which didn't seep through the pantyhose, so it didn't grip the tubing. The stuff we used in that video,
A little more clingy to the
sticky.
PVC tube.
It was too accurate for an artery.
yes.
We couldn't get it off the damn tube.
We tried using an air hose. The problem is when you have a 10-foot silicone thing on a pipe.
The air hose releases the first.
Right, and that's...
We got the first 2 feet off either end fine.
But what do you do when an air hose fails you?
If only there was another type of hose. That was my brilliant
That's
idea.
true, yeah. You were like, this idea is crazy, but it just might work.
It might work. We put a water hose in, filled it up, and it actually got it off pretty well. It turned into a mini water balloon until it got to the other end, and it took us about a minute or less to get it off of there.
It was still a multiple person job.
Oh,
there was some shimmying, but...
As you'll see in this video, the crazy idea worked, and thankfully later on we didn't have to do this because we ended up using... Thankfully, by the time we perfected our technique by the 3rd one, we didn't have the issue because we used a thicker silicone and also we used tights instead of pantyhose.
Yeah.
Which, again, we'll talk about.
Experiment number 3, we're seeing if if water will push the latex off the PVC.
And by latex you mean silicone.
Silicone, which is what I meant.
Because we can't get the thing off.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's down here now. Oh, yeah, perfect. That's actually the entire thing is going to move. Okay, it parts the ends off. Just get in the middle and pull and rotate it.
Oh yeah, that's working. I can see the head.
Yes! I have the intestines of the beast.
Crystal is holding our original test with the pantyhose, and as you can see inside, there's not a lot of spillage like the big guy that Greg is standing next to. The silicone pretty much completely seeped into it, which is not good for what we need. So we just tried this stuff here, which is a different silicone with a shorter pot life. So we did this as a test, but we didn't like the way it looked.
And it is clearly seeped through.
Right. So we've now running one more test with a thickener. We put 5X into this, which sounds like an exercise video. And now we're going to test this, which gives us a much better result, more close to what we like for an artery kind of effect. So we'll see how it looks in a second.
So we're taking tights and we're putting it on a piece of PVC to make guts.
But we're using tights because we tried pantyhose, because we were having seepage through the pantyhose, so we figured tights will have less.
But should have the same amount of give.
And strength. Well, here's to hoping.
So now we're going to show you a clip of these things in action. Oh wait, that's right. We don't have a clip.
We ended up not getting footage of these in action, but we do have photographs.
Yeah.
So the photos you're seeing here are in progress. Like, we hadn't put veins on these yet. Not everything had been completely put in place, but these give you an idea of what was going on with the body room. And so 2 of them were a distraction. Those were our early attempts that didn't matter if you couldn't.
Right, if it didn't work as well. So
there was no puzzle piece in them. They just needed to be able to be handled, so people would squeeze them. Nothing would happen.
And but the main one here, this guy was our hero artery, as I guess we'll call it, where you had to find a part that was lodged in there and squish it through into another part. Which, it was a really cool thing. Everybody really liked that. They reacted really well to it. We had to make sure these were strong enough so people couldn't just rip through them if they got frustrated or they didn't pull the object through. So that's kind of what happened here with all this.
Initially, you could get just like the smallest tear. You'd have to try pretty, decently hard, but it would happen in the course of people running through a room. You get the smallest tear, and you could ruin the whole artery in seconds. It would just come apart.
And I think it was your idea of using pantyhose in the first place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weren't you the one who was like, "Oh, let's do this," and I was like, "Why not?"
Yeah, because girls.
Here in a minute, I'll put up a photo of. I have this hanging above my door. Over here, it is the
stages of artery.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so now I have this hanging above my door as a reminder of the folly of man. So anyway, that's our journey, if you will, through that puzzle in particular. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have some more stuff in the future, hopefully very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.